fight.
Do you think this is the right move, or do you think they should have, let Izzy defend his title at middleweight and let Jan, fight some of the other contenders in his division?
Yeah, well, Robert was, he's won 2 fights, but I think that would be a hard sell to the public to try and get them to, part ways with money, because even though it wasn't that long, well, when was it? Sometime
2019, I think that fight was.
Yeah, 2019. Okay. It still feels very recently for some reason, but still, I'd like to see Robert get another shot. I think that first fight, it was a bad night at the office for Robert. I think his game plan was terrible. His performance was terrible. Who knows what it was? There's many factors coming into fights that can cause you to have a bad night at the office. It's just the way it goes sometimes. But I'm not taking away from Israel. He looks sensational. I mean, who is there left to beat? He's beaten a lot of people now at middleweight. I'm not saying he's cleared out the division, but he beat Anderson, he beat Costa, he beat Yoel Romero, he beat Robert Whittaker. There's not many others. And he's not vacating the belt from what I understand. So, listen, if he can become a two-weight division champion, then he's already a superstar, but his stock will skyrocket. And same thing for Blachowicz. So, I remember this. This sounds like a big name drop, but it's true. When I did that Triple X movie with Vin Diesel, we were down in Brazil and we were promoting the movie, and we flew back on his private jet, and we're sitting there and we're chatting away, and he was talking about Conor McGregor. He said, well, Mike, yeah, it's very good. You've got one belt. But that's not cool having one belt anymore. You need 2. Look at Conor. He's got 2 belts. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn it. Just when I finally get the belt, you're saying that I need 2 to be considered cool? So there you go, Adesanya. He must have got the memo. He needs 2 belts to be cool. And he's got a good chance of getting it, to be honest.
Yeah, let's kick it off, Jack. Cross to the beat, beating you MMA. Heat is the main course of the feast. Lynch on sports, the force. He's got his ears to the streets. Uppercutting with knowledge, shaking the brain with breakdowns of the game with that original flow. Head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix.